I'm just sitting right there. Salvation breaks through the silence with a baby's cry of hope.
In a manger lies the King. Heaven's glory out,
Singing, singing,
and we might live for to take the sin of man. Hail the Messiah. Glory to the newborn King. Glory to the King.
Welcome to the Art Beat, where creativity pulses and the heart of local art comes alive. For today's episode, you're going to need a blank sheet of paper and a Sharpie. Now I'm going with a black Sharpie, but you can use any color really. So the first thing you want to do is draw two diagonal lines going across your paper, intersecting at the center to make like an X across your paper. Then what you're going to do is create little petal shapes or leaf shapes. Starting at the center, creating what looks like a 4-petal flower. Now guys, I recommend if you're doing this for the first time, use a small piece of paper. I think this one is about a 5x7, but I wouldn't recommend going any bigger than this for the first time because it does take quite a while to finish the entire piece. Then you're going to go ahead and draw some lines connecting from the center of your flower shape and just add some more petals. So now we went from a 4-petal flower to a 6-petal flower. And then go ahead and draw some more petals going down each of the lines. Now don't worry about how it looks. As you can see, some of my lines go over and they don't look that neat and tidy, but I'll show you towards the end how you can tidy that up and make it look a little bit better. So keep going down each line, creating these petal shapes or leaf shapes. Then what you want to do is you want to try to make sure each one of your flower shapes have at least 4 petals. So you're going to connect them either to each other or just draw another line and start drawing petals. Now I haven't decided yet if these are leaves or flower petals, but either way, you get the point. So right here, I'm going to connect this piece just to the edge of the paper because I don't want it to be too curved and too straight. But this piece, I'm connecting to another flower, creating another petal. So there, I've made another 4-petal flower. You want to make sure all of them have at least 4 petals, but you can go ahead and add more and you can keep going and going and going. So here I am, I just created another 4-petal flower and now I'm connecting this one to the end. And then I'm going to connect this one to the other flower. If you're following along, watching, and doing this at the same time, you'll see once you're doing it, you'll just kind of know. Just go with the flow and you'll know where to connect each piece. There is no wrong way to do this, guys. I just started doing this, like I explained to you guys on the first episode. I came across neurographic art, and this is another form of neurographic art. So I like to travel with a sketchbook, and I'll often do this type of neurographic art when I'm traveling. I'm a nervous flyer, and this really distracts me from what's going on in the airplane because I'm so focused on connecting the petals and finishing the piece. It does take quite some time to finish, so I'm going to go ahead and speed up here, but you continue working on your piece and follow along, keep creating, keep going, and you'll know when the piece is finished. Once each flower has at least 4 petals, you can stop there or you can add more. I'm going with 4 to 6 petals on each flower. Okay, so once you're satisfied that each flower has at least 4 petals or more, and you're kind of okay with how it looks, and you feel like you've filled up the entire page, you can go ahead and start shading in the negative space. So right here, all of these triangles that you see me pointing to, those are considered the negative space in this piece. Now, while I'm shading in the negative space, I'm also going to be correcting some of the lines in the petals. So if one of the petals overlapped on the other one, or the lines aren't that straight, and it looks like I've gone outside of the petal, I'm just correcting them as I go. So as I shade, I'm also going over the outlines of my petals and kind of just making them look a little bit smoother so that the finishing product looks a little bit neater. Okay, so now that we've completed all of our shading and we've corrected all of the petals that we wanted to correct, we can now leave the piece just like this. This can be a finished piece, and I think it looks really good in black and white. Or if you want, you can add some color. So I'm just gonna add a little pop of color in here just to kind of show you how that looks before you make a decision whether or not you want to add color to your piece or leave it in black and white. So I've decided for this piece just to add a little bit of color to make one of the flowers stand out with some green leaves surrounding it. I'm not going to color the entire thing. I think that I am finished with this piece. Now I'm going to show you guys some different variations of this piece that I've done. Like I said, I got a little carried away at one point and I did quite a bit of these just because it was so relaxing and it helped to calm my mind. So here's another variation. I think this one was a little bit bigger. It was probably about a 8 by 10. And I did this one in my sketchbook. It was taking quite a bit of time, so I decided to section off the page and just do some scribbles with the other side and paint it. Now we're moving on to the second part of the show where I'm going to show you a very similar piece, but this is a different variation. So instead of using a Sharpie, I'm just using a pen. I started this piece when I was on a flight to Tampa. I travel with my sketchbook because I'm a nervous flyer, and I find that when I do pieces like this, it really helps to distract me and keep my mind off of the flying and all of the turbulence. So you're going to start this piece the same way. You're going to do some intersecting lines in the middle, just like before, and you're going to go ahead and create petal shapes. Now, instead of leaving the petals empty, you're going to go ahead and keep tracing inside the petal. So just keep adding more lines. And the only reason for this is basically to distract yourself even more. So the more you're doing these repetitive movements and continuously drawing these lines, the more you'll be distracted. So I really needed a distraction. That was one of the worst flights that I've been on. Usually when I fly with Kim and Aries, it's smooth sailing, but for some reason there was a lot of turbulence on this flight. So I started this piece. And now I'm here at home recording and showing you how to finish it. So I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. It's the same process as before, where you create the petals and you keep connecting them to one another. Instead of leaving the petals empty, like I said, just keep tracing inside and creating more lines. Now, once you're finished with your petals, I'm going to show you with this piece what I decided to do with the negative space. Instead of just coloring it in, I did something a little bit different. my petals and I feel like I've completed the entire page. So now I'm moving on to the negative space. And instead of just coloring in the negative space, what I decided to do was trace inside of that as well, creating more lines. Once I got the triangle really small and I didn't feel like I could draw another triangle inside of it, then I shaded in the negative space. So not all the shapes are going to be triangle. This one is a bit rectangle-ish, but just trace inside of it until you can't get any smaller and then shade it in. So here we go, I'm doing a triangle and I don't think I can make another one inside of that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and shade it in. Same thing, keep repeating the same process, drawing triangles until you can't get any smaller and then shade it in. Now I'm just showing you an example of what you can do, but like I always tell you guys, get creative with it. Make the piece your own. Add some color to it if you want. Maybe instead of shading in the negative space with a black pen or a black marker, you could go in with some color. Just get creative with it. Make it your own. It's about having fun with art. When you've completed your piece, you can just leave it in your sketchbook, which is what I do with a lot of my pieces because I don't necessarily do them to display them. I do it for the therapeutic aspect of it, but you could also tear it out of your sketchbook and frame it and put it up on your wall like this. Thanks for watching. Keep creating, keep exploring, and we'll catch you on the next beat.